Hi, I'm Luke Nguyen and welcome to my masterclass. Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect rice pepper rolls. Now you've probably made rice pepper rolls at home before and they've been a bit floppy or they've been ripping and tearing. I'll show you a few little secrets how to make the perfect rice pepper rolls. Now at my restaurants I make thousands of them. Now the first essential ingredient is the really good quality rice pepper. You've got to choose your brand properly. And Tao Tao make the best rice pepper. Now what is rice pepper? How is it made? Well, rice pepper is made by soaking rice. It needs to be a particular rice as well. So rice is soaked overnight in water. It softens the rice grain. And then it's milled. With that water comes through and it creates a really thin rice liquid batter. Now this liquid batter is then steamed on a nice thin muslin cloth, really thin layer, and it creates a rice noodle super thin and translucent. And then those sheets of rice noodle is then laid on bamboo mats, bamboo sheets, and then dried in the sun. That's why you have all these gorgeous patterns on it. Now once it's dried, what do you have to do? You have to put it into hot water, or lukewarm water is okay, to rehydrate it. Okay, now today I'm gonna make some rice pepper rolls, not traditional ones. Traditionally in Vietnam we make rice pepper rolls with pork, with prawn. Today I'm going to make it with smoked salmon and dill. Now the rice paper needs to be dunked into water, not cold water, not piping hot water, but lukewarm water. Just hot enough to touch, but not too cold, okay? And then it goes in really quickly for 2 to 3 seconds, like this. Just coat it with water really quickly, but just make sure that everything is coated with water. Let it drip dry for a second. Make sure all the dry parts are soaked and wet, and you just need to drip dry. Now right now it's still hard, but that's okay because it's going to soften very quickly. That goes onto a board. Now I'll put some cling film here just so it's easy to roll and it doesn't stick to my board. Once I put that in, if you leave it in there for too long, what happens, this is the mistake people do at home. They leave it in there and they walk away thinking, oh, it's not soft yet, it's still hard, but that's the mistake. Watch this. I'm going to take it out now and I cannot work with this. This is just, see how quickly that went too soft? That's going to tear and that's going to put a hole in it, and that's what happens. You don't want that. You need to be really quick. I'm going to get rid of that because that's rubbish. That's not going to work. So my rice paper is nice and soft now. Okay, I'm going to do a smoked salmon rice pepper roll with dill and fresh Vietnamese herbs. First of all, I'm going to get my smoked salmon. Beautiful smoked salmon in. Look at that, that's gorgeous. I'm going to put that kind of near the middle to the bottom of my rice paper. You need to just tuck in the ends a little bit. So we got 2 of these ends free, so I need to wrap that around. Okay, so that beautiful orange color goes on first. Get all those fresh herbs on there. See how I put that over there? That's nice. I've got some Asian basil as well. That goes on. This is called raway. Some coriander as well. Alrighty. And I'm going to put some dill. Just these little beautiful fronds that goes on there. Not too much because dill's a little bit strong to some people. And any fresh herbs that you have at home. There's no rules here. Whatever you like. What else do I need to go on? Some lettuce. Whatever your lettuce you need. You want some butter lettuce or iceberg lettuce. Just that bit more of a crunch. And again, for that nice crunch and texture, you put in some of these fried onions or fried shallot. Oh, tasty, crunchy. You can hear that crunch, right? That goes in. Now that's all you need. You don't want to overfill the rice paper. Fold the left side in. Fold the other side in as well. Get a little bit of that dill, half in, half out. And then from the bottom, lift up. Now you see how this rice noodle is sticking to the cling film? That's okay. There you go. Nice. Tuck in the sides, and you want a nice tight roll. So you're putting it nice and tight. And look at the colors coming out now. You've got that beautiful smoked salmon. You've got all the perilla leaves. You've got the noodles. You see everything. And that's the perfect rice pepper roll. You get all the gorgeous colors. Now what I'll do now is I'll move this over here. I'm going to slice this in half. Slice it directly in half. Nice sharp knife. Now if you look at this, take a close look at that. That is gorgeous. See how it's not too full? There's not too many ingredients in there. There's not too many ingredients in there. Nicely even, smoked salmon, dill, fresh herbs. So, this here. Gonna just a little bit. What a great little canapé. So beautiful smoked salmon rolls. I've got some toasted sesame seeds that go on top and around. Lovely. I've got some gorgeous leaves here. That will just go on the sides as well. Beautiful colors. It's all about presentation. Now this goes really well with the wonderful smoked salmon because that strong flavor of the salmon. This is sweet, it's spicy, it's absolutely delicious. Tao sweet chili sauce, some coriander around the plate, baby leaves of coriander. Now this is a textural delight. You got the soft rice pepper rolls with a crunch of the lettuce, crunch of the fresh herbs. Now this is restaurant quality rice pepper rolls there. Looks like a whiskey bottle, doesn't it? Like that. Beautiful. Okay, now that is my smoked salmon and dill rice pepper rolls with fresh Vietnamese herbs and a lovely sweet and hot chili sauce from Tao.